News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, 3 officers and a suspect are taken to the hospital.
And Goldfield gets ready for its annual celebration. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell, Eunette Gentry. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
A short police pursuit results in 4 people transported by ambulance. It's Tuesday, July 30th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry.
3 officers are treated for being exposed to a dangerous drug, and 1 suspect is in custody following a chase on the south side. 3 officers with the Nye County Sheriff's Office and 1 suspect have been transported to Desert View Hospital as a result of a foot pursuit that occurred on Santa Vito Street this afternoon. The suspect was transported for facial injuries. The 3 officers appear to have been exposed to some type of substance. Deputies on scene reported that the suspects admitted that they had fentanyl inside the car that the suspects say that they acquired at the Electric Daisy Carnival in Las Vegas. Nye County Hazmat has also been dispatched to the scene. Deputies have cordoned off a perimeter in the area of this neighborhood on the south side of Pahrump. The incident began when a deputy attempted to pull over a vehicle driven by the suspect, which led to a pursuit on foot.
And an Amargosa man is arrested following an investigation into a suspected hemp farm.
Patrol members be advised.
Paul Lemus has been arrested by the Nye County Sheriff's Office after detectives received several tips that a business named Grow Abode in Amargosa was possibly selling marijuana illegally. Detectives conducted an internet search and found several advertisements offering marijuana for sale. Upon arrival at the location on Highway 373 in Amargosa, they spoke to an individual by the name of Paul Lemus. Lemus told police that his business was legal and he had a legal right to sell marijuana. Detectives did a search with the Department of Agriculture and learned that Lemus did not have a license to grow marijuana or hemp. They also stated that they were not registered or regulated with the Department of Taxation. The Department of Agriculture allegedly told police that a location on Tamarack in Amargosa had a handler's license, and there was a sign outside of the business, according to police, that stated Grow Abode Cannabis. Officers said that they needed to take the plants for testing. They said Lemus became agitated at that point and pulled some of the plant stems out of the bucket and folded them in half. Detectives say that the plants appeared to be suspected marijuana. At that time, deputies secured the area for further investigation. They were issued a telephonic search warrant to collect evidence. Paul Lemus was taken to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. He has been charged with false statement to obstruct a public officer, destroy or conceal evidence, grow or handle industrial hemp, or produce agricultural hemp without being registered. And a female says her ex-boyfriend broke her swamp cooler in order to enter her home uninvited. Matthew Metcalf has been arrested for home invasion. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office declaration of arrest, on July 19th, deputies were dispatched to Leffner Drive here in Pahrump for a report of a physical domestic in progress. Upon arrival, they met with a female in the driveway who stated that her ex-boyfriend had broke into her house. They spoke to the male on scene, who identified himself as Matthew Metcalf. Police say that Matthew stated that he was attempting to check on his children, and he further said, according to the report, that he could hear a child inside the home crying, so he broke off the metal cover of the swamp cooler to gain entry into the home. Metcalf was then arrested and taken to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center.
And don't grab that remote. We'll be right back with more national news, including what's happening to those arrested in the Marines for human smuggling.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, the Naval Criminal Investigative Service has said that 3 more Camp Pendleton-based service members have been arrested. That makes the total arrests 19 so far for human smuggling and drugs. No charges have been filed yet, but they are expected within the next week. The 16 Marines arrested at formation last Thursday ranged in rank from private first class to corporal or E2 to E4. Those arrested are being held at the Camp Pendleton Brig. The Marine Corps said information from a previous human smuggling investigation led to those arrests.
Well, if you're a vegetarian, there's good news. Sales for vegetarian foods are getting more attention. That story in today's Financial News.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, Bitcoin investors are slowing their roll. Facebook noted in its latest report on earnings that the social network wants to launch its Libra digital currency next year, but there are a number of factors standing in the way, including significant pushback from lawmakers and regulators. Amazon has found a way to break into the meatless craze. Amazon owns Whole Foods, and according to reports, Whole Foods has a tailored plan for British plant-based protein company, The Meatless Farm. The Meatless Farm launches next month in the U.S. Beyond Meat is out with earnings, and its meatless sales just about quadrupled compared to a year ago. Revenue is forecast above expectations for the full year. However, the company lost more money than predicted.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
And gas prices were discussed at the last county commissioners meeting. It involves AmeriGas possibly providing propane for the entire county.
At the recent Board of County Commissioners meeting, discussion was had regarding the awarding of a bid to AmeriGas Propane. The bid is called Furnishing and Delivery of Liquid Petroleum Gas, or propane, to town and county facilities. They have a laid-in cost plus 55 cents per gallon, $125 per hour for service, and a $59 travel rate per trip. The meeting starts with Commissioner Wickman making a motion to award the bid, execute the contract, and fund from the respective departments. Commissioner Cox makes a comment regarding concerns she has with the bid.
Yeah, I have some questions. Because I don't believe we've ever had this in front of us before, where we've actually asked for a bid on the propane.
We do this.
It's very odd, because I always see them just doing, propane is $1.89 a gallon or $2.50 a gallon or whatever. Is this standard practice for them to break it all down? Because you can't tell by their breakdown how much it is per gallon, so I don't know if we're getting a good deal or not.
Honey Strozzi, who was there to answer questions about the bid, stated that they only received one bidder. She states that it would be hard to determine what we are receiving each time they charge us.
Only because a laid-in cost includes the price per gallon plus the transportation fees, and that depends on where they actually receive the fuel from. And then, of course, we've got a 55-cent margin on top of that.
Commissioner Wickman asked who held the contract prior to this, and Honey responds with Suburban Propane. When asked when the present contract ends, Honey answers with August 1st. Honey Strozzi makes a comment about the term of the contract.
The term of the contract is set for 3 years.
We could make a motion.
I suppose we could possibly change the terms of the contract, so we are able to go back out to bid with a possible not to exceed amount.
But if we go back, if we change that now,
Can't change it now.
you can't change it and then expect them to honor the agreement.
That's
You're
true.
liable to end up with nobody.
So yeah, let's watch this stuff, Honey, and figure out what we can do for next time. But my motion is going to stand. I don't think that we have any other way around it.
Honey Strozzi clears up a concern involving the service rate, which is $125 per hour, before the vote.
I think there was a little misunderstanding about this service rate. That service rate only applies when we call for them to come out and service the tank or, the piping that belongs to that, or, yes, and that's it.
Yeah, it's not, you
Thank you.
don't pay that every time they come out.
I was wondering, so we're getting a travel rate and a service rate. Thank you for clarifying.
Anyways, I have a motion and a second. Let's get through this. All those in favor say aye.
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 Unanimous.
All right, stay tuned right here. We have some great news about what's happening in Goldfield this weekend.
News 25 is brought to you by Bill and Robin Law, injury attorneys. Injured, need money? Get Bill and Robin, your local Pahrump injury attorneys.
Well, it's happening this weekend. Sherry Huffman with the Goldfield Chamber of Commerce invites the public to enjoy their annual celebration.
Oh, I am so excited. This is a big happening every single year. It's always the first weekend in August, and this year is hopefully going to be one of the biggest. Goldfield is actually halfway between Las Vegas and Reno, so we're about 2.5 hours from Pahrump. We have so many events this year. Let's see, we have a beard and mustache contest. We have a costume contest. We have a pet parade. We have a regular parade. We have lots and lots of vendors. We have a small town idol contest, which is going to be really neat this year. We have an old miners camp, and that way people can come and see some of the history of our great town. Well, it starts off on the 1st of August, and that's mostly a meet and greet. The 2nd of August is when everybody gets there and starts to set up. The 3rd is Saturday, and that's when we're going to have our parade. Well, I think it's just a celebration of the history of Goldfield. This has been going on for several years. It started out, I believe it was Treasure Days, and now it's Goldfield Days. I've only been there a couple of years, and I'll tell you, I am so excited about all the different things, the old buildings, the history. We have, oh my gosh, Virgil Earp was our marshal for a time.
Yeah.
Full-time residents, I think we have about 140.
Wow, fantastic. So the population's going to explode for Goldfield Days. I'm sure you're having a firehouse barbecue, which is going to be something. That firehouse that is up there is just beautiful.
Isn't it? It is gorgeous. And as of most buildings that we have, it's all original from the early 1900s. There's several places from in the actually the late 1800s as well. Well, you can go to our website, Goldfield Chamber of Commerce, and check that out. We're in all the Over the Hump. We're all over in Nevada Magazine. It tells you all about us. I'm actually the vice president this year and in charge of Goldfield Days.
Wonderful. What's your phone number for more information?
It's 775-485-3560.
Looks like it's going to be lots of fun out there in Goldfield. Well, right here in Pahrump, ICAN Family Services is expanding their services. News 25 caught up with Josh Armara to find out more about that.
ICAN Family Services has been in Pahrump for about 8 years, and recently we have partnered with TrueCare, so we're super excited about that. We're going to be expanding and making, big commitments out here in the community. What's awesome about ICAN is we're keeping a lot of the local people that were there originally, and we're just adding to it a lot more community people, community-oriented. Our goals are very plain and simple, and that's to help Pahrump.
And you have services here in Pahrump, you have services in Las Vegas, you're really expanding.
Yeah, we really are. We're excited about all the opportunities that are coming through, especially in Pahrump, because like I said in the beginning, we're very community-oriented, and we want people to know in Pahrump that we care and we're here and we're ICAN. So at ICAN, we do your normal therapy counseling, whether that's family, trauma, depression, anxiety. What's really interesting about ICAN is we have a day treatment program, and with the day treatment program, it can range between 3 to 6 hours, and right now we're doing adolescents, and it gives them a lot of skill building, like dealing with cognitive thinking, impulse control, things of that, and we really have some great professionals that also have master's and bachelor's degrees in all those areas. We do offer that for adults. We are waiting to get enough clients together to start, because it ranges from 5 5 to 15 people. So as soon as we get 5 adults for day treatment, we're going to start doing the classes. Not only in our Pahrump facilities, but in Las Vegas, we do substance abuse, day treatment, IOPs, but soon to be coming as well is a detox center in Las Vegas, and we're in the works of possibly getting that done here in Pahrump as well. So right now, I believe that we have between 8 and 12 clinicians, ranging from family, marriage, trauma, drug, substance abuse. So we're expanding too. We're looking to get bigger and better. Along with Pahrump, we're looking to expand Pahrump, getting it bigger and better as well. Right now, we're at 2340 East Calvada, Suite F, and also 1601 East Basin, Suite 3. We are in the works of setting up plans to build a rehab and detox center here in Pahrump. So all the people, you know, through drug court and that are suffering with substance abuse and drug abuse, they don't have to go somewhere else. They can stay home. Their families can come see them. They don't have to go somewhere else. So that's a really comforting feeling for a lot of people that are going through such a hard time. So for insurances, we do almost all major insurances. Medicaid is obviously one of them. We do Medicare. I believe we just started doing Cigna, Blue Cross Blue Shield. There's a plethora of insurances that we take. You can find us on Facebook at the ICAN Family Services. We also have a website, icanfamilyservices.com, and our phone number is 775-419-2898. Yeah, we will be at a lot of festivals. We're going to be doing Smiles Across Pahrump on August 10th. We're really excited about that. And then the Fall Fest, which is very, very large here in Pahrump, and we're going to be doing an awesome raffle, free giveaway, and we're just going to have some information out there so they can come find us.
All right.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
We're going to have more with that ICAN Family Services tomorrow night.
Wonderful, yes, and it's great that they're offering so many great services for our community.
It's needed.
All right, so it's time to take a look outside now at our community through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam. Look at that beautiful shot overlooking the valley of Pahrump, and we see a bit of shakiness in that camera. Are the winds going to pick up? Are those temperatures going to keep climbing? We'll take a closer look in the weather after this break.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
All right, today in Las Vegas, your high was 106, your low tonight 86. Death Valley 119 and 91 is your low tonight. Amargosa 106, 81. Beatty 102, 73. Goldfield 94, 62. Tonopah 91, 60. Carson City 92, 53. Fallon 96 is your high with your low tonight of 56, and Fernley 95, 57. Here in Pahrump, mostly sunny skies with 102 is our current temperature. UV index is at 10, high today 105. Winds out of the south at 9 miles per hour with humidity at 11%. And sunrise 5:49 in the morning. Tonight we're looking at mostly cloudy with your low of 82. Winds out of the southeast at 7 miles per hour with humidity at 21%. Sunset 7:51. Your 7-day forecast shows just a few clouds coming in the sky on Saturday and some, of course, tomorrow. Tomorrow's high 99 with your low of 77. Coming up just a bit on Thursday, 101, 74. All the way up to 105 on Sunday as your high to your lows overnight, 79. And they're pretty much staying the same for your lows overnight. Monday and Tuesday's highs, 104.
Yeah, low hundreds, upper 70s. We can deal with that.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
So we have a very special birthday today. We want to say happy birthday to our owner of KPVM, Rhonda Van Winkle. And there she is.
One of the best bosses in the world.
There she is. Beautiful picture. So we want to say a very special happy birthday to her, because I know that she wasn't here. We didn't get to do the cake.
I know.
I'm sure we'll do that in the near
and
future.
She knows we'll have something special for her.
We'll surprise you.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry. And from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.